if you love what you do, you want to be involved in all of it. And if you want to be an artist, you have to. You have to love every piece of it. And you have to love every single hat that you have to wear, because you will have to wear all of them at some point if you're going to make it work.
Been working on this project for years, right? And I bought a laptop for this project. Worked so hard, carved out time, did not do anything but work on this project for the past 4 months. Took a break from social media, took a break from touring, did a couple shows, but whatever. Had a handful of shows in Hawaii to start the year. Acoustic shows, just me, audience, fucking love those shows. So that was kind of my soft, due date. That was I want to get as much as I can done before I leave, because once I break focus and I'm doing this thing, I want to have as much done as possible. So I kind of did, and I did. I almost finished the whole thing. And then on the flight on the way back, I was popping open sessions and checking in on everything after being away from it for a week, fresh eyes, fresh ears, and water on the laptop. And everything that I have been working on is in this really fun, will it open or will it not? And as in an effort to back up, files have moved, plugins have changed, sessions have just stopped opening, and I'm right at that point where everything's feeling really good, but there's some songs that just will never open again. So I'm literally going to piece this session back together one track at a time, which is on my list of things to do. It's not on this particular page, but it's on my list of things to do. And this is my reality right now, So I talk about therapy a lot. Talk therapy has been great for me, but I've also used a lot of other different modalities, as they call it. I've taken advantage of everything that's out there that can kind of help me get back to the human, but also learn how the human works. I'm coming to understand that that's the most valuable thing you can learn, even before your craft and your profession, is how to operate the you of it all. Get the owner's manual for yourself before you start reading owner's manual for other things.
How can I play something brand new for you now?
Through Around the Sun, through Dancing in the Dark, shit, it's on everything. Fragile. Every piece addresses I break. Will you love me when I break? Because I love every piece of you, even when you're broken or when you think you're broken. What else is on it? Wait is about being okay with not knowing, being okay with the unknown of it all. Evergreen is about trusting that what's meant for you will find you and you'll find it. These are all very human, in my opinion. I think everything on this album comes from a very, how do I operate in these things that I want, right? Finding love, finding my place, finding friends, finding community, finding happiness, finding joy, finding peace, finding calm. Here. How do I do that here? And in the context of me as a human. Not listen to my story, but more I want it to feel like a conversation. I want it to feel like a group therapy kind of thing, where it's we're all talking about how do we do all of this in this first,
It's hard to say just trust your gut, because I do think that there are a lot of feelings that come up, especially in the creative process, that shouldn't be trusted. But when you do feel good about something, not talking yourself out of it or convincing yourself otherwise logically, because it's what you've historically done, but rather sitting with the feeling and going, this feels good. I'm just going to trust that there's a reason it feels good, and I'm going to leave it alone.
Evergreen was the world I wanted to live in and the me that I wanted to be. So I wrote about that. I wrote about the partner I wanted to find, and I wrote about how I wanted the world to feel And I just started finding myself writing about this future dream world. To me, it was visualization. It was like, it was knowing, it was dreaming, it was trusting and committing to showing up for the process and not worrying about the how, just knowing, having faith that what's meant to happen will happen and letting it happen. And so many of the things that I wrote about before they existed or before they happened over the course of working on the album. Like, it's kind of weird.
I want this to be an album from the future. I want this to be an album from the place you're planning on going and from the person you're planning on being. As if you're there already. You know, it's this model that if you can visualize it, imagine how it feels, you can slowly kind of work your way to get there. And it kind of, that intuition acts as your roadmap. And that's what the whole project was. So like, this was kind of a chance for me to address some things. For instance, on the song like Around the Sun, it does, like, I didn't sit down and say I'm gonna write a song about depression. And as I listened back like the next day, I was like, oh shit, this is me writing to my past and future self from the other side of the experience, experiencing it in a different way, through a different context, a different lens, and sort of saying things I wish someone would have said to me in past times, but also giving myself a new roadmap for how to experience these challenges. And there's several songs in the project that I listen to now that I'm like, I didn't intend to do that, but it kind of happened anyway. So